Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's April and today I'm going to be going over the 10 Scentsy Club exclusive Bring Back My Bars. So if you see me doing this a lot, it's because I'm almost 48 and I can't see crap up close, so fair warning. Okay, without further ado, let's just jump right into the bars. So first we have Aussie Plum, and it is a gorgeous plum colored wax. Now, Scentsy says, a melange of juicy plum, pink grapefruit, and tart pomegranate with smooth vanilla. And yes, I love this bar. You get lots of plum, the tart pomegranate, and it is balanced out with vanilla. Now, this actually reminds me of a plum version of Berry Blessed. So if that's a scent that you like, you might want to give this one a try. I happen to love Berry Blessed, and this one is also fantastic. I do plan on putting that one into my club. I'm not sure how long it will stay in there for because there are so many bars that I want, but for sure it's going to be going in there for a while. Okay, next up we have Bora Bora Blossom. Now, Scentsy says, get lost in a balmy combination of succulent island fruits and lush orchid, balanced with a fresh kiss of green violet leaf. And yes, this is a very sultry, balmy, fruity, slightly floral, but not very much scent. To me, this reminds me a lot of Summer Holiday, but a fruitier version. So if that's a scent that you like, I think you might want to give this one a try. I happen to love this bar, and I'm going to definitely be putting this one into my Scentsy Club for sure. Okay, next up we have Caramel Pear Crisp. Now, Scentsy says, perfectly ripe pear and juicy nectarine balanced in a brown sugar crust and topped with a dollop of warm caramel cream. And yes, right off the top you get the pear. And it's a sweet, juicy, fresh pear. It's not a baked pear at all. You get a little bit of the caramel, not a lot. And it smells like a little bit of vanilla that helps round it out. I don't get any pie note out of it or crust note. It's more of the fruity scent, the fruity pear with a little bit of caramel. And that is Caramel Pear Crisp. Now, I do plan on putting this into my Scentsy Club. I'm not sure how long it's going to stay in there. It kind of just depends on how it warms. But so far, I'm really liking this on cold, and that is Caramel Pear Crisp. Okay, next up we have Hendrix, and that is not a bar that I picked up because it has patchouli in it, and I'm not a big fan of patchouli. But I'm gonna go ahead and read it off for you, and this is where you're gonna see me reading up here. Okay, Scentsy says, Hendrix, rock and roll with an electrifying blend of earthy patchouli, glowing sandalwood, and bold pink pepper, harmonized with sweet tobacco flower. And I do know that is a very popular scent with a lot of people. Obviously it got voted back, but just not something that I like. I don't like patchouli at all. And that is Hendrix. Next up we have My Home. I also did not pick up My Home, but Scentsy says, a new name for a favorite spicy cinnamon and floral scent, a must try. I believe it used to be called Welcome Home. And it says spicy cinnamon, so that was like, nope, not for me. And floral, just, you know, I like some florals, but I have a feeling that might be a little potpourri. So yeah, not in my wheelhouse. Okay, next up we have Oats and Honey, and I did pick up Oats and Honey. And I'll just open up the wax. You can see it's just a pretty kind of burnt brown color. Now, Scentsy says, Oats and Honey, a buttery mix of toasted oats and Tupelo honey, oven crisped with vanilla maple. So right off the top, you definitely get the toasted oats, and I do really enjoy that scent. I really don't get maple, maybe a little tiny bit of honey, but it's not a gross honey. It's a really good, warm kind of a honey. And on the bottom, maybe, what is that? It's kind of like a creamy, buttery, caramely scent. We'll see how this one does. I'm going to keep it into my club for now to at least get a couple more bars. It kind of just depends on how it warms. I'm not a big fan of really buttery scents, so if the butter note is kind of mellowed out with everything else on warm, I think I'm going to like this. If the butter's too overpowering though, then yeah, I don't think it will be for me, but we'll see. I'll definitely give it a try, and that is Oats and Honey. Okay, next up we have another one I did not pick up. It's Simply Rose, and Scentsy says an open bed of classical floral fragrance, and it's not a really big straight up rose fan personally. Okay, next up we have Southern Evening, and I did pick this one up. Scentsy says, like a trace of perfume lingering sweetly in her wake, this romantic twirl of French lavender, geranium, subtle fruits, and white musk will prove an enchanting escape. And this is one I love. It's so good. It's such a hard to describe scent. Like, I do get subtle fruits, deep, rich, dark fruits. And you do get a bit of floral, but it's not like a rose kind of a floral. It's a really pretty romantic floral scent. And then there is something spicy in it, and I don't understand how that works because it's so unique. This spicy scent, but it's not cinnamon. It's just like this sharp, spicy, almost peppery scent. And I love it. This gives me a scent memory, and I cannot put my finger on it yet. I'm gonna figure it out though. But it takes me to a happy place, and I love this one. And this is definitely going to be going into my club. And that is Southern Evening. Okay, next up we have Toffee Butter Crunch, and I did pick this one up. Now Scentsy says, Toffee Butter Crunch, salted caramel glaze, candied walnuts, toffee, and vanilla bean. All the ingredients for delectable sensory confection are here in one sweet, intoxicating fragrance you'll savor all season. Now this definitely reminds me of graham cracker crunch, but without the peanut butter. It's definitely the toffee note, like if you had a Heath bar minus the chocolate. It's rich and sweet, and a deep flavor. This is really good. This is going to go into my club. That is Toffee Butter Crunch. Okay, and last but not least, one I did not pick up, but it is World Traveler. Now Scentsy says, blackberry, dark pomegranate, and oak bark inspire adventure. The oak bark kind of threw me off there, and I heard it's a very masculine scent, and I don't like super masculine scents, but I do know all the people love it, and that is World Traveler. So to recap, we had Aussie Plum, which I liked a whole lot. This is going to go into my club. Reminds me of Berry Blessed, but a plum version. Bora Bora Blossom, absolutely love this one. This reminds me of a fruity version of Summer Holiday. Caramel Pear Crisp, Toffee Butter Crunch, Oats and Honey, Southern Evening, and then ones I did not pick up were Hendrix, Simply Rose, World Traveler, and My Home. And these are only able to be added to your Scentsy Club. You can do that from now until January 31st, and then they will no longer be available. So I just wanted to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.